Pay attention.
Gitaarkunstenaar Gary Lucas maakte ooit deel uit van Captain Beefheart en his Magic Band. In de jaren 80 ontwikkelde Lucas zich verder met zijn eigen band Gods and Monsters. Hij was tevens verbonden aan de Knitting Factory in New York. Tijdens een recent bezoek aan Nederland gaf Lucas een eenmalig concert in de Binnepret te Amsterdam.
I was born in Syracuse, New York, which is a very conservative Republican town in upstate New York. It's about 5 hours from New York City. I grew up there and had a relatively uneventful childhood, though it was pretty happy, I suppose. But mainly I would dream about coming to New York City. I always loved music, though, from when I was a little boy. There was something about the guitar and the physicality of bending a string that really appeals to me, you know. It's like an aggression, you know, right there. It's very, you know, you feel a life force when you're squeezing this thing. Maybe similar, I was a marksman. I had a gun, right, when I was in summer camp growing up. They discovered I had a very good eye and I could shoot, you know, very well in target practice. And it's the same kind of feeling, man. It's like squeezing the trigger is like squeezing the string on the guitar, you know. And it's better with the guitar because you get this noise that you can like control. The gun just goes bang, you know, that's it. This thing you can like shape and sculpt and change the way the sound is coming out as you're playing it. That's beautiful. It was due thanks to my dad, who came to me when I was about 9 years old and suggested that I might take up a musical instrument like the guitar. And I said, that's a great idea, Dad. Why didn't I think of that? You know? So he arranged for me to rent a guitar, which was really difficult for me to play. It was very cheap, and the strings were at least an inch off the frets. So I ruined my fingers right off the bat, you know, trying to master this instrument. And I was also very bored with taking lessons, so after about a month, I just quit. And, you know, then when the Beatles hit in America, everyone immediately wanted to form a band. And this was right around the time I was being bar mitzvahed, which is a Jewish ceremony, right? When a boy is 13 years old, you know, they confirm that, you know, he's entering manhood, so they say. And my father also produced a gift of an electric guitar. That was my bar mitzvah gift. And it was a Stratocaster similar to the one I play now. And I wish I had kept it. I graduated and won admission to Yale University, which is in New Haven, Connecticut, and went there for 4 years, and then took occasional trips into New York City to go see music. One of the first ones I did was to see Captain Beefheart and the Magic Band play.
When was that?
This was in the winter of 1971, and it was a tour that Warner Brothers had provided for Beefheart and Ry Cooder. Together as a package. They were trying to promote both artists. And, you know, Beefheart had released a couple of records to that point that I knew, but no one had ever seen him play on the East Coast, so this was his debut. And they had 2 or 3 nights of a show in this little club. And I remember there was a big line to get in to see it, and I drove down with some friends of mine from New Haven and went to one of the shows, and it was like the greatest experience of my life that I'd seen to that date in music. It was just phenomenal. And I remember thinking to myself, gee, if I ever do anything in music, I want to play with this guy.